welcome to my presentation. Thank you all for coming here today. Let me start by saying a few words about my own background. My name is Nadia and I'm a management student at Tidar University in Magelang, Central Java. As you can see on the screen, our topic today is e-commerce in business. My talk is particularly relevant to those of you who want to know growth of e-commerce in the world and techniques to increase sales with digital marketing. In my presentation, I'll focus on three major: what is e-commerce, the unstoppable growth of e-commerce, and how to increase sales using digital marketing. Don't worry about taking notes. I can email the PowerPoint presentation to anybody who wants it. If you have any question, there will be time for a Q&A session at the end. First of all, I'd like to give you an overview of meaning of e-commerce. What is e-commerce? E-commerce, also known as electronic commerce or internet commerce, refers to the buying and selling of goods or services using the internet, and the transfer of money and data to execute the transaction exactly. E-commerce is often used to refer to sale of physical products online, but it can also describe any kind of commercial transaction that is facilitated through the internet. As we know, a business refers to all aspects of operating an online business, but e-commerce refers to specifically to the transaction of goods and services. Why is e-commerce important? E-commerce is a huge part of the economy and it's vital to businesses that sell their product or service online. E-commerce gives business the ability to reach more customers than traditional retail. With so many people making their purchase online, it's the fastest growing retail market. Benefits of e-commerce. There are many advantages of e-commerce. The first is increasing reach. E-commerce allows small business to reach a broad range of consumers. It allows all sellers to be a part of global marketplace. The second is more jobs. As this email e-commerce business grow, they employ more people. The third is lower operational costs. With lower operational costs, like the absence of rent for example, small businesses have more opportunity to spend their money on other aspects of the business and growth. The fourth is easier and more convenient shopping. One of the major advantages of e-commerce is that it allows customers to quickly get what they are looking to buy without leaving their homes. And then is allow comparison shopping. Consumers also gain power through the experience of online shopping. They can research and compare products and complete easily. Here are some examples of type of e-commerce. The first is retail. The sale of product directly to a consumer without an intermediary. The second is dropshipping. The sale of products that are manufactured and shipped to consumer via a third party. And then is digital products. Downloadable items like templates, courses, books, software, or media that must be purchased for use. And then is whether it's the purchase of software tools, cloud-based products, or digital assets. They represent a large percentage of e-commerce transactions. And then is wholesale, product sales in bulk. All products are usually sold to retailers, who then sells the products to consumers. The next is services. There are skills like coaching, writing, influencer marketing, etc. that are purchased and paid for online. And then is crowdfunding. Crowdfunding also sellers to raise startup capital in order to bring their product to the market. Once enough consumers have purchased the item, it's then created and shipped. Next, I'll focus on the unstoppable growth of online shopping in pandemic era. E-commerce grew by leaps and bounds during the pandemic, dropping 33.6% in 2020 to a total of nearly $800 billion. The question is, what happened to the post-pandemic e-commerce? As shoppers start heading back to stores and down, will the crowd of online shopping continue to boom? The answer experts say is yes. While e-commerce growth won't won't be a sky high in 2021, online shopping will still expand and accelerate far more than it did before shutdowns and social distancing. In fact, eMarketer recently estimated that e-commerce will grow another 13.7% in 2021, and this is reaching $908 billion. This is the case even as the pandemic subsides and in-store shopping rebounds, and a larger share of consumer spending goes back toward services such as travel and live entertainment. Total e-commerce sales in 2021 will be over $147 billion, more than what have been expected prior to the pandemic. Of course, retail as a whole is enjoying some rosy results these days. Online shopping grows as more consumers become comfortable buying online. In many cases, e-commerce has become the ultimate inconvenience. More consumers have become comfortable buying online after a year of pandemic hoarding experience. The coronavirus pandemic continues to have a significant influence on e-commerce and online consumers' behavior around the world. As millions of people stayed home in early 2020 to contain the spread of the virus, digital channels have become the most popular alternative to crowded stores and in-person. Then, I will focus on retail e-commerce in worldwide and then we'll consider e-commerce sales in Southeast Asia. The graph shows retail e-commerce worldwide. According to the other graph, retail e-commerce sales reached more than $1.8 trillion worldwide in 2016, an increase from 2015. In the next period, retail e-commerce sales rose significantly. Retail e-commerce sales soared in 2020 due to the pandemic, changing consumer spending habits as a result of the coronavirus pandemic contributed to the spike in commerce last year. A statewide lockdown and fear of contracting the virus keep consumers out of physical stores. Retail e-commerce sales increased to $3.8 trillion in 2020. The soaring e-commerce retail sales continued to occur until 2021 because the pandemic is not over yet. This is evidenced by the increase in sales in 2021, which reached $4.4 trillion, an increase of $0.6 trillion in 2021. Then, I will talk about e-commerce sales in Southeast Asia in 2021. The social restrictions that occurred during the COVID-19 coronavirus pandemic have created an e-commerce boom in the world, including Southeast Asia. The market research firm predicts e-commerce growth in Southeast Asia to reach 14.3% in 2021. Retail sales through e-commerce in 6 Southeast Asian countries are also estimated to reach $45.7 billion in 2021. Of that amount, as much as $1 billion become from Indonesia, which is also the largest in the region. Thailand is in second place with projected retail sales through e-commerce of $7.84 billion this year. After that, there are Malaysia and Vietnam, which account for $7.4 billion and $4.38 billion respectively. Retail sales through e-commerce in Singapore are estimated at $3.47 billion. Meanwhile, the projected retail sales through e-commerce in the Philippines is on $1.766 billion. The Philippines is estimated to have the highest growth in retail sales through e-commerce in Southeast Asia this year, which is 20%. After that, Vietnam experienced a growth of 18%. Retail sales business through e-commerce in Indonesia and Malaysia both grew 15% this year. Meanwhile, Thailand and Singapore increased 12% and 7% respectively. However, e-commerce in Southeast Asia only contributed 4.6% of total retail sales, which is estimated at $970.83 billion in 2021. This means that the potential for e-commerce in the region to grow bigger is still wide open. Finally, I'd like to show you how to increase sales with digital marketing. What is digital marketing? Digital marketing, also called online marketing, is the promotion of brands to connect with potential customers using the internet and other forms of digital communication. This includes not only email, social media, and web, but also text and multimedia message as a marketing channel. Essentially, a marketing campaign involves digital communication in digital marketing. Increased sales with digital marketing is possible if we make the choice for the best strategies. The right action is increase engagement, capture the target audience, generate conversation, and result in sales. Being an influential and well-known brand among your audience is something essential. But you have to think about the progression of this work, that is, the author and the profits. Considering the current moment, increasing sales with digital marketing is the best choice to make. On a lesser or greater extent, your persona is probably on digital media. Even for retailers who work physically by store, online strategies make a difference in sales. The existing research and strategies are broad. Then we will talk about how to increase sales with digital marketing. In order to explain this clearly, we have prepared 7 points. By reading this point carefully, you can understand how digital marketing increases sales. First point is objective. Every company or business or startup etc. will have certain objective. Every business owner will set some goals to reach their objective. First and foremost thing about digital marketing is it will definitely help every business to reach their objective. Suppose a company set an objective to reach 10,000 customers within 1 month. Social media marketing will help the business to hit their objective by reaching the goal. The second point is market research. We need to implement research process before buying or selling product or services. Here, digital marketing will help in the market researching through content marketing techniques and put your business on internet. By this, customer can easily check your product detail on internet. By doing research, we will come to know how effectively our product should be put on internet. The third point is sell customer needs. Selling our services and products is not enough. We need to observe our customers' needs. Some of the customer needs to interact with business holder to clear their doubts. In such cases, digital marketing will play a prominent role by allowing customers to interact with business owner. Social media marketing is the perfect example for this. The next point is use sales tools. Digital marketing will use some of the sales tools like search engine optimization to sell your business products. By using these tools, your website can get top position in search engines. Therefore, your website will get more visitor and customer engagement. Like SEO, there are many other sales tools which help every business to generate new leads. Fifth is remarketing. Remarketing is a technique of reaching the target audience more than twice or thrice. Digital marketing will use a technique called email marketing to reach the audience rapidly. By creating attractive email templates, email marketing can attract the audience and bring back to the same website. The sixth point is sales funnels. Sales funnel is the marketing model which reaches the customer in the systematic order by mixing our awareness, interest, decision, and action in front of digital marketing using different types of ad platforms. The last point is offers and discount. We put some offer or discount for our business during festive season, etc. But how your customer come to know that you are offering a discount? Digital marketing will display your business ads in different social media sites through pay-per-click advertising techniques. This ad will reach to all social media users, therefore your sales will be increased. That brings us to the end of the presentation. I hope that my presentation can increase your knowledge about e-commerce and digital marketing. Don't be afraid to start a business in the digital world. I'd like to finish with this inspiring quote from David Lloyd George. Don't be afraid to take a big step when one is indicated. You can cross a chance into small steps. I'd like to thank you for your time and attention today. See ya!